Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. Taking a quick look here at Near Protocol, seeing what's going on. It's actually looking good and bad. I guess depends on how you ask it. We're on our ABC pattern here for Elliott Wave. We'll talk about that here in just a moment, as well as just understanding best practice and big picture. So you can kind of see we got our 3 higher highs, 2 higher lows, and we should be following it with a lower low, lower high, and lower low. So our next increase should come in the range of 0.618 there at about $2.43. Again, that's just a hypothetical at the moment. We'll look at more specific key level data, specifically here, some back end liquidation data. We'll jump open with that. And just so you know, if you haven't joined the channel, you watch the channel, you probably have, obviously, because I got a pretty large amount of near proponents here. But if you are new to the channel, not a financial advisor, I love to teach people to trade. Got a trading academy community and signals group linked down below, cryptocash.tech. So let's look at Near Protocol. This is the last 7 days of trading. We can see somewhat of the longs got wiped out, but not all of them. In other words, we got 207 upwards about 213 left in liquidation for long positions. There's also roughly about the same amount of shorts at about 272. So let's mark that out. 207, 272. So 207, this guy right here. Where you at? And 222, 272. There we go. All right, so that's roughly the range of where the liquidation is leveled at. Again, just giving you perspective on targets. These are just typically places in which the price action will gravitate towards in order to wipe out those liquidation levels to effectively just allow for the market movers to move wherever they want. Okay, I don't know the exact specific reason why they do it, but these are just natural areas that the price action is commonly gravitated towards. So that would make sense that we could see even a lower low here for Near Protocol soon. So I'd expect the worst, hope for the best. We did lose our ascending trend line as well. So let's talk about that actually on the daily here, just to get perspective on the big picture, just because it's been a few days since we looked at this last. So most coins are exuding the same behavior here. We got this massive overextension with the RSI. All RSI, money flow index, and stochastic are dropping. That's pretty normal right now. Same thing with MACD. So while it doesn't tell us a whole heck of a lot, the fact that we lost this most recent ascending trend is kind of a big deal, because that was what the last roughly 2 weeks of worth of trading. We've seen that all wiped away in one swoop. Okay, that's Bitcoin for you, folks. We saw $250 million in liquidation in under 1 hour last night alone in that 15-minute candle from Bitcoin. Okay. That took the whole market by, I wouldn't say surprise. Folks are waiting and expecting Bitcoin to pull back, but that strong of a sell-off didn't make a ton of sense. But on Sunday night, anything can happen. That's typically the ways in which it happens. It's Asian markets that essentially open up and they sell all their Bitcoin. They push the price action down. They add to their position at 40,000. Now the price is going back up. It's an interesting thing, but it happens all the time. Keep in mind, Fed meeting is coming up here in a couple of days. We should see inflation data coming through as well. Should be 5.25% to 5.5%. That's the expectation. We'll see what happens here soon. So just be mindful. There's a lot of things going on that are affecting stuff like this here. But there's no truth that we were overextended going into this. It's a natural correction. Try not to overthink it, okay? So previous day closes here. Let's go ahead and put this here. It does look like this 0.232 level might be a significance, because we got 1, 2, 3 days prior where the price action wouldn't close below that level. So we'll double check that here. Taking a look at the 4-hour time frame, let's quickly note here that we are at a 6 on TD sequential. We got about 12 hours left, continuation of the downside. We're below the 20 and the 50-day SMA. Not a great sign, kind of letting us know this initial trend is coming to an end. We can see our stochastic RSI is double bottoming here. Typically the second bottom is a case in point where you want to consider buying in, but this is not converging at all, so I'd avoid it altogether. Money flow index is pretty low, with the RSI kind of hanging out in this middle ground between 30 and 50. I do not like trading situations like this personally. I'd much rather the RSI be lower and the money flow even lower than that. So if we can move those both down by 20, we'd be a perfect place to buy. This just implies that we have more room for downside, really, because it's not overextended down the downside either. And typically those overextensions are things you may want to consider playing. I've enjoyed that in the past myself. So where are we at right now? Let's look at the hourly to get some confirmation and call it a day. Just before we do, I just got to bring this to your attention. We've got some phenomenal traders in our team, and they are really loving this new exchange that we're working with. So if you're not familiar with Bitunix, link down below, register with my link. You get some significant benefit rewards. This is a limited time offer, but the main thing that you want to understand is there are no KYC, no VPN, and of course there is what trailing stop losses, multiple profit targets, things you can utilize that really help change the game in how you trade. That's how we trade in our trading community, and I would highly recommend it. It keeps everyone safe. Like yesterday, we only had one stop loss in that massive drop. I guarantee you go across any other communities, they're getting liquidated left and right. We hit a stop loss, not even a liquidation level. Okay, again, just some things there. I know it sounds weird to be excited about a stop loss, but I actually feel good about that because we're still in good shape with majority of our other trades, and we took a massive amount of profit anyways, so it doesn't matter, honestly. That said, near hourly, let's wrap this up here. We're below the cloud. Lagging spans free and clear the price action, conversion lines below the baseline. These are all positive contributing factors to a short position. This does not, I want to emphasize this, does not, maybe turn the volume up, this doesn't mean you take a long position, okay? Just because I tell you that a short position may not be viable in the near future. That's not even the case. This really basically telling us that you could be successful with a short position. In other words, you want to leave your short position open. I'm not necessarily telling you want to take a short, but that would be statistically a higher probability of success than it would be to try to take a long right now. Just some friendly advice based on the overall situation here. We've lost our trend lines. We're in a situation where we're more likely to be bearish than bullish, and the price action is more likely to go down than up. Okay? Again, as soon as I upload this video, as soon as you watch it, it'll probably be a lot higher. That's just how it goes. But give it time. I can assure you we are not in a situation where this is a very healthy continuation. I mean, we are starting to create a channel to the downside, and you'd be like, oh, great, that's a bull flag. Nope, just kidding. It's actually a descending channel that continues to the downside in most cases. So I do not see any positivity here in this trade, and I would not recommend taking one. If you insist, I would say a short would be much more statistically probable than a long as far as the overall potential success. That's it. There's my 2 cents. I hope that you understood and learned something here today. Please comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are here on this coin. Do you have a long position open? Are you short? Do you care less for it? You're just here for fun, for the S&Gs? What's your status there? All right, please like the video. Greatly appreciate it. Look forward to work with you again. You want to become a better trader? CryptoCash.tech is a site, link down below. We get phenomenal trades here, actually. If you take a look here, AVAX 111% in 3 days. We took what? Bell 130, VeChain, Crowcoin, Cartesi, OGN, Atom, XVG, Bell, KNC, Ethereum Classic, Matic, ICP. Those are all within the last 48 hours. Okay. Yesterday, of course, we had to take some shorts with, what was it? We took a short with SHIB 30% and Chainlink 35. So still made up for that one stop loss, right? All right, again, thanks again for watching, folks. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.